Today we're taking a look at these NFL matches, which are happening on Monday, December 13, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Los Angeles Rams vs Arizona Cardinals. Los Angeles is averaging 28 points per game. They are averaging 289 passing yards and 97.9 rushing yards per game. Matthew Stafford completed 26 of 38 passes for 295 yards and 3 touchdowns in the win over the Jaguars. Sony Michel had 24 carries for 121 yards and 1 touchdown, while Cooper Kupp had 8 catches for 129 yards and 1 touchdown. Los Angeles has also played well defensively, giving up 22.5 points per game. They gave up 7 points in their last game and will need a similar effort if they want to win this game. The Rams bounced back in a big way last week as they throttled Jacksonville to snap a 3-game slide. There's a big jump in competition from the Jaguars to the Cardinals, however, and it's something that the Rams are going to have to deal with. In the first meeting between the teams this season, Los Angeles was gouged for 216 yards on the ground, in addition to 268 yards through the air. The Rams turned the ball over twice in that game, leading to 14 Cardinals points, and they struggled to slow the Arizona offense. Arizona is averaging 28.6 points per game. They are averaging 244.6 passing yards and 124.2 rushing yards per game. Kyler Murray completed 11 of 15 passes for 123 yards and 2 touchdowns in the win over the Bears. He also had 10 carries for 59 yards and 2 touchdowns. James Conner had 20 carries for 75 yards, while DeAndre Hopkins had 2 catches for 32 yards and 1 touchdown. Arizona has also played well defensively, giving up 18.7 points per game. They gave up 22 points in their last game and will need a better effort if they want to get the win. Our first betting advice is to pick Arizona Cardinals -2. Arizona welcomed back Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins last week against the Bears and earned a road victory to pick up their second straight win. The Cardinals entered this game 10-2 with a 2-game lead over the Rams in the NFC West. They currently own the top record in the NFC by 1 game over Green Bay and Tampa Bay. Against Chicago, Arizona led 14-0 after the opening quarter and didn't let Chicago closer than 7 after that to roll to the victory. The Cardinals were outgained 329-257 in total offense, gave up 26 first downs while picking up 14, and lost the time of possession 34-45 to 25-15 in the game. Arizona won the turnover battle, forcing 4 takeaways that led to 24 Cardinals points, while not committing one in the game. The Cardinals had 4 scoring drives start inside the Bears' 30-yard line, thanks to the takeaways. On the year, the Rams are 3rd in the league in passing offense, with an average of 289 yards per game through the air, and 23rd in rushing offense, with an average of 97.9 yards per contest. Los Angeles is tied for 5th in the league in scoring offense, with an average of 28 points per contest, while they are 16th in scoring defense, by allowing an average of 22.5 points per game. Matthew Stafford has hit 292 of 438 passes for 3,611 yards, with 30 touchdowns against 9 interceptions. He adds 39 yards on the ground. Darrell Henderson Jr. is the team's leading ground gainer, with 142 carries for 648 yards, plus 5 scores. Sony Michel, 103 carries, 426 yards, 2 TD, is the second back in the system. Cooper Kupp leads the team with 100 receptions for 1,366 yards and 11 scores on the season. Robert Woods, 45 catches, 556 yards, 4 TD, Tyler Higbee, 44 grabs, 395 yards, 3 TD, and Van Jefferson, 39 catches, 621 yards, 5 TD, are all over the 300-yard mark in receiving yards on the year. Odell Beckham Jr. has caught 9 balls for 127 yards and 2 scores in 3 games after being picked up following being released by Cleveland. Matt Gay has hit 35 of 36 extra point attempts and 23 of 24 field goal tries with a long of 54 on the year. Our second betting advice is to pick under 51.